Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. I'm out in a western Kentucky winter wheat field with a 45-foot wide John Deere 745FD Draper head. This is the largest flex draper head that John Deere offers, and we're going to spend time out in the field so you can see and hear this header working with a big Class 9 John Deere S790 combine harvesting 100 bushel wheat. We'll talk about the header's specifications and price, but first, let's climb up in the cab of the combine and visit with the operator to see what it's like to harvest wheat 45 foot at a time. In the cab of the John Deere S790 Class 9 combine. It's equipped with a 45-foot draper head, and it's taking a lot of wheat in here. This combine is automated, GPS John Deere Greenstar 6000 system steering it across the field on perfect 45-foot passes. But as we turn around, we'll see we hear a beep, and then the operator will take over to turn it around. See those belts and how they feed in the crop. Come across here and drop it into a center belt, which will feed it into the combine's feeder house and up into the rotor. See it here going into the wheat. See how it feeds in there as we start get one half and then the other. As we watch the header roll through here, it has some nice standing wheat, but we've had a lot of heavy thunderstorms and rain in the recent week, and you can see here it's really pushed the wheat down, but the header does a nice job in cleaning this up and pulling it in. Combine is slowed down to about 2 miles per hour here. You can see over here, and it's still just going right through this down wheat. You can see it just shaves it right off and puts it up in the header. So, Kenneth, how have you liked running this header? I know what we're looking at in front of us right now is not ideal, but it looks like it gathers it up pretty well.
Yeah, it does a great job flexing with the ground. It's called a HydraFlex, and
you got it below the truck, but you can hold a little bit.
The cutter bar, where the knives are, it flexes with the ground, and does a great job of pulling in that down wheat.
Do you have to adjust your speed in real speed when you're trying to get this wheat in, or does it all stay pretty much the same?
You can manually adjust it, or there's an auto real speed where it'll adjust with the speed of the combine, the miles per hour you're going. So I actually like to keep it on manual and adjust it myself. You don't want it running too fast where it beats the seed out of the head. You have a lot of wheat loss that way, but you want to run it as fast as you can to help you feed it into the header.
So you run it just whatever the condition is, just fast enough to lay it on the belt?
That's correct, yes. You want to actually run it as slow as you can to help feed it in the header. Sometimes you have to run it a little faster than you want to in tougher conditions.
So as we come out of the down spot into kind of regular wheat, does it speed up a little bit, or do you slow it down? Or?
No, it just depends on, I can slow it way down. it'll feed pretty good in standing wheat. But the conditions are so much variability in this field. They're standing wheat and down wheat all throughout the field. It's kind of you adjust yourself to that.
How many acres a day in good running conditions without any rain or having to move to several fields? What does a big header like this allow you to do with a Class 9 combine?
I'd say if you don't have to do a lot of movement, you're in a great big field with plenty of acres, you could do 150 acres, somewhere around there.
Sure, that's definitely a good day,
yes,
especially
sir.
when you're staying ahead of the drills, getting beans in the ground behind us.
Now, does that happen often? No, because you have breakdowns and weather conditions, and sometimes you can't start as early as you want to. You got to quit earlier than you want to. So that would be a really good day to get 150 acres done with one machine.
In addition to the reel, we also have a lot of automation in the combine. You can look over here, and you can see, Kenneth, this is the clean grain return here?
Yes, so it's a clean grain elevator. It's taking it into the grain tank. And then there's also a camera on the tailings elevator.
So that allows you just to see how everything's going, and this combine's automated, and then it adjusts to the crop condition for moisture. And
yes, it is. That's correct.
And then this machine also allows you've got several monitors up here with mapping, where you're able to keep track of the other combines out here and see the performance of everything in real time.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about communication between the combines. We can see this other S790 backing away, but as we approach on the screen of the combine, you can actually see where this machine's on a dark blue path and that one is on a light blue path, and they're just inching by each other here. But the technology in these machines to allow them to communicate is very impressive. A 45-foot head like this, do you find it hard to unload on the go, or do you just have to kind of keep an eye on everything?
You got to keep an eye on anything. It also depends on your grain cart driver too. You know, both of you are working together, so it's not much room for error. You definitely have to be very careful and watch what you're doing.
Now that I've had a chance to visit up in the cab with Kenneth to see the operation of the 45-foot wide header, I'm going to climb out on the ground so you can see and hear the 745FD in operation harvesting this heavy wheat crop. Let's take a brief look at the specifications of this harvesting equipment. Up front is the 45-foot wide John Deere 745FD Draper head. It uses a dual knife drive to cut the wheat at 490 cycles per minute. The reel runs at 6 to 70 RPM, and the header weighs in at 9,400 pounds. The list price for the 745FD, according to johndeere.com, is $119,305. The 745FD Flex Draper head is recommended for use on John Deere's two largest combines, which hold 400 bushels of grain. They include the Class 8 John Deere S780, rated at 473 horsepower, and the big Class 9 S790, rated at 543 horsepower. The 745FD harvesting wheat on this Western Kentucky farm is being powered by the Class 9 John Deere S790 combine. Classifications of combines are based on their engines, and the S790 is equipped with a 13.5 liter, 824 cubic inch, 543 horsepower engine with a peak horsepower rating of 617 for tough harvesting conditions. The combine is fitted with a 330-gallon diesel fuel tank and can hold 400 bushels of grain that is unloaded through a 28.5-foot unloading auger at 3.8 bushels per second. According to johndeere.com, the list price for a Class 9 John Deere S790 combine is $387,000. Combined with the $119,305 price of the 745FD Draper head, you're looking at a total list price of $663,642. That is a big investment for a farm, but as Kenneth was mentioning up in the cab of the combine, when it has the capability of harvesting 150 acres a day in 100 bushel wheat, that's a pretty good investment to make sure that you're getting your crop harvested and put up in the bin before weather comes along and spoils the crop. When the John Deere S790 combine has finished harvesting the field with the 745FD Draper head, it's time to head down the road to the next field, and so the header is detached from the combine and put on a header wagon to be towed down the road, and the combines head out to start harvesting at the next location. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing this big John Deere equipment harvesting winter wheat 45 feet at a time. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there are over 1,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you have any questions or thoughts about this video, please leave them in the comment section below, as I try to respond to every post that is made. If you would like to get a preview of what is coming up next on Big Tractor Power YouTube, make sure to check out Big Tractor Power Instagram, where I share pictures and short video clips of what is currently being filmed in the field. As always, thank you for watching.